I'm not going to pace the floor in these shoes. One of the things that Michelle Obama and I have in common, besides being both born on the south side of Chicago, is that I also have a pair of shoes made by Jimmy Choo, too. She wore some at the inauguration. I've had mine for a while, but they are not made to pace the floor. So I'm standing right here. First of all, I'm not going to say very much because everything has been already said and beautifully said. I'd just like to throw out a few thoughts in closing and why I oppose this motion. First of all, just to be really straight with you, my heart is over here, my head is over here, but I'm going to suggest to you why you should vote against this motion. Because to do so is to send a signal to a beautiful country, to tell it to wake up. Wake up before it's too late. Our 44th President of the United States, I sat and I listened to his address, and I'm old enough to remember or to say that I was born in America where Martin Luther King said I had a dream. And that was the whole sort of feeling that permeated out toward the world and toward America. Now I'm living in a country where it's I have a drone. The American dream, somebody said they don't know what the American dream is about. I tell you what it's about. The American dream always was about helping what used to be called the common man, the common woman. That's what the American dream was about. If you have people in America, if you are American, your people went there, not mine, but your people went there to be free of aristocracies. But that's what we got today. I'll tell you one aristocracy that we have, and all of you belong to it. All of you. If you're in this school, you do. You belong to an educational elite. You're going to marry one another, and you're going to continue that elite. And that elite will accumulate most of the wealth in America, just as it's doing right now. Somebody said, one of the speakers for the motion said, as he held up his iPhone, America is about aspiration, not equality. Yes, it is. That's what people think it's about. What we have now as the American dream is something I call extreme success. Extreme success creates a monstrosity like Lance Armstrong, who after he's trashed his profession and all the folks who believed in him can tell people when he's asked, should you stay in your profession, he can say, hell yes, because I'm competitive. That's what people think American dream is. People think the American dream is what 50 Cent says, get rich or die trying. That's what they think it is now. That's not what I was raised to believe, and that's not what it's been. One of the greatest novels written about the American dream, The Great Gatsby, ends up with Gatsby at the bottom of a pool, dead, because he tried to pursue this idea of the American dream being about me, and it never was. It never was. And this is where we are now. We got kids in the community that I grew up in making wills at 10 years old because they're going to know they're going to get popped at school because somebody thinks I have to have this. That's my dream. And that's never what it was about. Vote against this motion so that we can say to America, wake up, look around at the fact that the biggest risk to your health as an American is if you're born with black or brown skin. That's your biggest risk. That's your biggest health risk. The fact that you can work and work and work in the United States and not have anything. My father had a dream. I'm the daughter of a Mississippi sharecropper. I'm the daughter of a man who hit Normandy the second week of D-Day in a segregated army. He wasn't even given a gun until he got off his boat because they didn't arm black men. And they didn't arm them once they got into Europe either, but they thought they'd give them a gun just in case they got killed going across the water. Now, you may think that I am the American dream because I live here. I'm privileged to be a citizen of this country. I'm deputy chair of the British Museum. I've done all this stuff. But a little black girl born on the street that I grew up on today will never be here to talk to you. Never get there. That's the statistic. That's the truth. And she can dream and dream and dream all she wants, but she ain't gonna make it. And that's what we need to wake America up to. We need to wake America up to the fact that, as this one honorable member said, everybody ain't loving the United States. You can say, oh, wah, but the fact is the truth. We need to wake up the United States. We need to show the United States that she's in the world. This ain't about hating the United States. I don't hate the United States. I love my country. I'm proud of it every day. And all the people who stood up here and spoke about America, it's true. But America's been asleep for too long, and we need to wake her up. And in waking her up, we in fact give her a chance to live the dream where there are no aristocracies, where everyone has a chance, and where freedom and justice, the things my father fought for, can be attained by everybody, and not just the elites. Thank you.